Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video. Today I'm just gonna do a small tutorial. I'm just gonna teach people who have no idea where to start with eyeshadow, how to get started, what kind of brushes you should use, and how to make it really simple. So if you're interested, keep watching. Thanks. So today I'm going to start with three main brushes, and I'm gonna use my fluffy brush, which is from Farrah. Then I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush from Morphe. And then I'm going to use a kind of skinnier brush. I don't really know what this brush is called, but it's a really small, thin brush. And I'll show you what we're going to use this for in a little bit. So the palette we're going to use is my Morphe palette. This is the 35V Stunning Vibes palette. It's a really nice neutral palette for anyone who's kind of just getting into makeup and wants some neutral, easy colors to use. So this is the palette. It's very pretty. It has some color, but not too bright, and it's not too intimidating for someone who's just starting out. So first things first, what you want to do is put some concealer on your eye. And why do you want to put concealer on your eye? It just gives the eyeshadow something to stick to so that the pigment shows up really well, especially for us chocolate girls. It's kind of hard for pigment to show up on us unless it's a really good quality palette. So we definitely want to use concealer or an eyeshadow primer. Eyeshadow primers that I like are the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, or you can use Fenty Beauty's eyeshadow primer. But if you don't want to buy an eyeshadow primer, you can just use a really light concealer, and the one that I usually like to use is Warm Honey from NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop line. And the reason why I use this shade is because it's a little bit lighter than my eye, like my actual skin tone, so it helps that pigment show up on my eye. So first things first, you want to put concealer on your eye. So when I do my eyebrows, I clean them up with some concealer. The concealer I use for that is my Fenty Beauty concealer in 440. For my eyelid, I use a lighter concealer, which is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Warm Honey. And why do I do that? It's because us chocolate girls, we have a little bit of trouble having eyeshadows show up on our skin, especially if it's not a really great quality palette. So this lighter concealer just helps that eyeshadow pop up. So what I do, we're gonna do a really neutral look today, so it doesn't really need to be too heavy. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit on my eye, a little bit on the other eye. And you can use whatever shade is best for you. If you don't really want your color to pop up too much, you don't need to use a lighter concealer. You can just use one that's closer to your skin tone. And so what I'm gonna do, my mirror is right here, so that's why I'm gonna look into my mirror. And I'm just gonna use my nice sponge and blend that out. And this sponge, I just got it from Target. Really cute, cheap makeup wedges. I can't be bothered to use a brush with every single product on my face because you have to wash them all. And I blend it into the concealer that I have on top. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. You want to be sure not to use too much because you don't want it to get messy, and it'll get a little bit hard to blend out. Okay, so it's all nice and blended out. You don't need to take it too high because we already have concealer right underneath our brow bone. You can kind of see that contrast, which is totally fine. Now we are ready to apply some eyeshadow. I'm going to use my fluffy brush because when you do a transition color, you don't want it to be too heavy. You just want it to literally just transition the main color that you want to pop up on your lid between your brow bone. It's gonna look too harsh if you don't have a transition. It's just gonna look very blunt, and you're gonna see that line. So a color that's a little bit lighter is gonna help blend that out. And what I'm going to use is this nice chocolate brown. I'm gonna dab my brush into this with my fluffy brush because it helps it not become too heavy. So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna look down and I'm going to just blend it right underneath my brow bone. And this color is not gonna be too dark. Just want it to be really light and soft, because this is not the color we really want to stand out. So don't worry if you're like, this fluffy brush is not making it too heavy. You don't want it to be too heavy. And you can kind of see the difference. Just a light brown. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing for this eye. So then, if you want the color to stand out a little bit more, just go back in and tap it in. Just tap your brush in and it'll be fine. So now that we are all done with our fluffy brush, we're gonna put that away. And then we're gonna take our smaller, denser brush. And this brush is gonna help that color that we want to really stand out pop up a little bit more, because it's a little bit more dense. And so it'll really help to pack that color in. So today we're doing a more neutral look. I'm gonna go really lightly into this brown, into this brown right here. Very gentle taps. We really want a soft brown look because we don't want it to be too heavy. This is an everyday soft brown look for work, every day, heading to Target, heading out with your girls. We're not going too crazy today. And if you guys want a tutorial to do more color, let me know in the comments below and I will hook you guys up. So yeah, we're gonna tap on that color, just pack it onto your eye. Pack it onto that eye and then blend it out. When you want a color to be really heavy, you don't automatically blend it in. You just pat it onto your eye and blend it out. And then you blend it into that transition color so that they look really nice together. And then if you feel like there's any harsh lines, you can go back and use your fluffy brush, tap it really quick into that transition color, and then blend it out. The next thing we want to do is go in with our brush again and do it on the other eye. Tap it in and blend it out. Tap, 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 and blend, blend. Blend it all the way out. So this is our really nice, simple, soft look. And if you want your eyeshadow to stand out a little bit, you want to do a little sparkle, you can go in with one of these pretty shimmers. Any one of these. And put it into your inner tear duct. It gives like a nice little highlight and makes your eyes pop a little bit more, look a little more open. Oops. I'm going to go into this one right here with my denser brush, my smaller fine brush. You want to use a nice little fine brush because it'll get right in your inner corner. So what we're going to do is take our teeny little brush and put it right in the corner of your eye. And look how pretty that is. And then for good measure, you're going to tap into that color one more time for the other eye, just so that we have a nice wholesome amount of pigment. And go into your inner corner again. And just blend it out a little bit. And it's so pretty. So pretty. Now if you want, you can throw on some eyeliner. I know not everyone is comfortable with eyeliner, so today we're just gonna skip that step, and we are going to use just some mascara. And this mascara that I'm gonna use is one of my favorites. It's probably the only mascara that I use unless I don't have anything else on hand, or I don't know where I put it. It's the Bad Gal Bang from Benefits. Bomb, you guys. Better than sex. This is the best thing ever that will come into your life, okay? And the good thing about it is that the minis are only like $10. The trick is, if you really don't want your mascara to get into your eye or on this beautiful hard work that you did, look down. Like, hold your mirror below your face. And just do light, soft strokes. Look at those lashes, you guys. You can't tell me this mascara is not amazing. Some people do a shimmy, but that doesn't work for me. I just keep combing them out. And then comb out the ones in the end. And they're so pretty, guys. I love this mascara. I'll probably never use anything else ever in my life. Look at those lashes, you guys. Look at this eye and look at this eye. Amazing what makeup can do. I love it. Then we're gonna go into our thing again. Look down. Look down. Don't be brave. Don't be like, oh, it's fine, I can do it. Look down, okay? Look. And again, nice, slow strokes. Guys, look at that difference. Guys, look how amazing this looks. And of course, if you want to put eyeliner, it'll help a little bit, make this eyeshadow look pop a little bit. If you're feeling really brave, we can put mascara on the bottom of our lash line. Again, what am I gonna tell you? Look down. And I mean, I can't do this without making this face. I'm just gonna who doesn't make this face when they put on mascara? If you don't, teach me how. Oh, look at those eyes, you guys. And if you want to add another coat of mascara, you can definitely do that. But again, go right in your bottom lash line. Guys, look, we are all done. That is our whole eyeshadow look. It's pretty. Look, very simple, very easy, very everyday, not too crazy. Okay for work, okay for date nights, anything. So if you like this look, let me know what else you want to see and I will make it happen for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.